The early life and beginnings of Henry Ford. In the heartland of America, in 1863, a visionary was born. Henry Ford, a name now synonymous with innovation and the American dream, began his journey on a farm in Michigan. The vast fields and open skies were a playground for young Ford, but it wasn't the land that captivated him, it was the machines. By the tender age of 15, he had already constructed his very first steam engine, a testament to his innate mechanical prowess. However, the road to success was not straightforward. Ford's initial foray into the world of business was marked by setbacks. His first company went bankrupt, a blow to any entrepreneur. But Ford was not just any entrepreneur. He was a man fueled by vision and determination. These early failures didn't deter him, they only steeled his resolve. The turn of the century brought new opportunities. The world was changing, and Ford was at the forefront of this transformation. In 1903, with the founding of the Ford Motor Company, his dream began to take shape. The automobile, a luxury reserved for the elite, was about to become accessible to the masses. And at the heart of this revolution was the Model T, introduced in 1908. This wasn't just a car, it was a beacon of mobility, freedom, and the embodiment of Ford's vision. But Ford's genius wasn't limited to the design of the Model T. He recognized the need for innovation in production. The moving assembly line, introduced in 1913, was a game changer. Cars were no longer individual projects, they were products of efficiency and scale. This innovation drastically reduced the cost of the Model T, making it affordable for the average American. Ford's dream was becoming a reality. Yet, the journey was far from over. The world of aviation beckoned, and Ford responded. His interest in flying machines led to the creation of the Ford Airline Company. Though the venture faced challenges, it showcased Ford's relentless drive to innovate across industries. The man behind the machines. As the Ford Motor Company soared to new heights, so did its founders' ambitions. Ford wasn't just content with revolutionizing the automobile industry, he wanted to reshape the very fabric of the American workforce. He introduced groundbreaking labor practices, such as employing people with disabilities, a move that was ahead of its time. By 1919, over 20% of Ford's workforce had some form of disability, showcasing his commitment to inclusivity. But perhaps one of Ford's most significant contributions to labor was his decision in 1914 to more than double the minimum wage of his workers. At a time when the automobile industry was booming, and cars were becoming omnipresent, the workers behind these machines often faced challenging conditions. Their jobs were monotonous, poorly paid, and at times, dangerous. Ford's decision to increase wages was not just an economic move, it was a statement of his values. He believed that every Ford worker should be able to afford a Ford car. However, this raise came with conditions. Ford had a vision of what a model American should be. Workers had to adhere to specific standards, from maintaining a clean home to ensuring their children were educated. To enforce these standards, Ford even established a sociology department, which would conduct surprise visits to workers' homes. Yet, Ford's relationship with his workforce was complex. On one hand, he provided support for foreign workers, offering services like low-interest loans and legal assistance. On the other hand, he expected complete assimilation, especially when it came to language. Ford's push for his foreign workers to speak English was not just about cultural assimilation, it was also a safety measure. A linguistic miscommunication in a factory setting could be fatal. Ford's influence wasn't limited to America. His vision extended beyond its shores. One of his most ambitious projects was the establishment of Fordlandia, a city in the heart of the Amazon. Ford's dream was to create a utopian city in the jungle, ensuring a steady supply of rubber for his vehicles. However, this dream was met with challenges, from worker revolts to environmental issues, ultimately leading to its abandonment. Ford's global vision and controversies. Henry Ford's influence was not just limited to the realms of automobiles and labor practices. He had a global vision that sometimes led him down controversial paths. One such venture was his attempt to build Fordlandia, a city in the heart of the Amazon. Envisioned as a utopian city amidst the jungle, Ford aimed to secure a steady supply of rubber for his vehicles. However, the challenges of the Amazon, from worker revolts to environmental issues, thwarted his ambitions, turning Fordlandia into a testament of overreach. Ford's foray into aviation was another testament to his relentless drive to innovate. The establishment of the Ford Airline Company and the development of a flying car showcased his desire to push boundaries. Though these ventures faced challenges, they highlighted Ford's unwavering belief in progress. However, Ford's legacy is not without its shadows. His well-documented anti-Semitic views cast a long, dark shadow over his contributions. Ford's support for publications that promoted anti-Semitic beliefs and his recognition by certain controversial figures during World War II added layers of complexity to his character. These controversies remind us that while Ford was a visionary, he was also a product of his times, with beliefs that today are widely condemned. Yet, amidst these controversies, Ford's commitment to innovation remained undeterred. He ventured into designing cars with degradable plastic bodies and lightweight soy-based panels, showcasing his forward-thinking approach. These innovations, though sidelined by the events of World War II, highlighted Ford's commitment to sustainability long before it became a global priority. In the realm of politics, Ford even made a bid for a U.S. Senate seat in 1918, showcasing his desire to influence not just industry but also policy. Though he lost, his campaign was a testament to his belief in his vision for America. As the narrative of Henry Ford unfolds, it becomes clear that he was a man of contrasts. A visionary who transformed industries, a philanthropist with controversial beliefs, and an innovator who never stopped pushing boundaries. His story is a reflection of the complexities of progress and the challenges of leadership in a rapidly changing world. Legacy and the end of an era. Henry Ford's impact on the world extended far beyond the confines of his factories and the roads his cars traveled. He was a pioneer in many ways, and his influence can still be felt today. One of the most significant shifts he's credited with, though debated, is the introduction of the 5-day workweek. By reducing the workweek from 6 to 5 days, Ford not only gave his workers an additional day of rest but also inadvertently laid the foundation for the modern concept of the weekend. This move was not just about giving workers time off, it was a strategic decision. Ford believed that a well-rested worker was a productive worker. Moreover, he understood that giving people more leisure time could stimulate the economy, as they would have more time to spend money, particularly on driving their cars. However, as with many influential figures, the final chapters of Ford's life were not without challenges. The world was changing, and the automotive industry faced new pressures. The rise of labor unions, changing economic conditions, and the shadows of global conflicts meant that Ford's later years were marked by both introspection and adaptation. Yet, even in the face of these challenges, Ford's commitment to innovation never wavered. He continued to push the boundaries of what was possible, from exploring sustainable materials for his cars to envisioning new modes of transportation. His belief in progress and his commitment to improving the lives of everyday people remained at the core of his ethos. On April 7, 1947, the world said goodbye to one of its most influential figures. Henry Ford passed away, leaving behind a legacy that would shape the course of the 20th century and beyond. His story is not just about cars or factories, it's about the power of vision, the importance of resilience, and the potential for innovation to transform lives. In the end, Henry Ford's journey serves as a powerful reminder of the impact one individual can have on the world. His legacy is a testament to the idea that with determination, vision, and a commitment to progress, it's possible to leave an indelible mark on history.